Hey, watched Panic Room yesterday, and it's from my collection, and I really enjoy it. I really like the movie. I give it an 8. Directed by David Fincher, the great David Fincher. It's about Jodie Foster moving into a new ritzy house in New York, Manhattan, and on night 1, her house is broken into by 3 men. Those 3 men are Forrest Whitaker, Jared Leto, and Dwight Yoakam, and they're all very good at being bad. Kristen Stewart of Twilight fame is in this, looking very much like Macaulay Culkin. I can remember seeing the trailer for this a long time ago and thinking, oh, Macaulay Culkin has somehow gotten younger and stranger looking. But it's Kristen Stewart, and she does good here. I mean, I almost forgot she was in it. Looking very young. She's good. She has a hefty role to play, and she does a good job. It's tense. I mean, David Fincher is an American master. He's one of our great directors, and all of his films are at some level of awesome. And so this is too. I think this was maybe his 4th film. Don't hold me to that. I think he made this right after The Game, which he made right after Fight Club. Maybe 5th film. Alien 3, Fight Club, The Game. Oh, I'm missing 7. So yeah, okay. Alien 3, 7, Fight Club, Game, Panic Room. So I'll go 5. I'll check my research on that after. Jodie Foster's very good here. It's like maybe the last time I remember seeing Jodie Foster in something really good, which is kind of bad because she's such a terrific actress, and she does a great job here. She's very hot, and she's intense. She plays the mother in danger very well. Forrest Whitaker, future Oscar winner for this, very good. Plays the criminal with a conscience and the expert in the situation. Jared Leto kind of gives the, I don't know, maybe he has the worst or least to work with, but he loves to overact a little bit in this, so he goes a little nuts, but that's fine because he has to go a little nuts. He's in it for a little while. Dwight Yoakam is the masked character, and he's great. Dwight Yoakam's a great actor. This kind of put him more on the map after Sling Blade. I didn't really remember him otherwise until Panic Room. Dwight Yoakam's awesome, and this is one of Dwight Yoakam's best performances. They hide out in a panic room, the name of the film, and what they don't know is what the bad guys want is in the panic room. So they got to come out of the panic room for them to get in the panic room. The movie is very tense. It's an exercise in tension, really. And it keeps you on the edge of your seat. Probably about 25 minutes in, I'm riveted and glued to it for the rest of the film. Really, again, the characters do things you don't want them to do. Things happen that are, kind of unbelievable, but still, you're there with them. It creates a world that you're sucked into, and you're there. And you're rooting for people. You know, you're rooting for her. So you don't usually do that, I find. I don't usually do that. So, again, very tense, very fast-paced. The hour and 50 minutes just kind of fly by. Some of the special effect shots that Fincher loves, going through walls, going through impossibly small spaces, sometimes they're a little distracting just because the technology used to make them didn't hold up so well. So maybe the special effects are slightly dated now. And they took me out of it just a little bit, just because I was like, oh, that didn't look so good. But again, you know, that's just progression. And I'm trying not to have it take away from the film. Again, it's an 8. A solid 8. Fincher, one of our great directors. All of his movies are at some level of awesome. And so is Panic Room. So, if you've never seen Panic Room, definitely check it out. If you're a Jodie Foster fan, if you're a Fincher fan, if you're a Dwight Yoakam fan, I'd say check it out. Very, very tense, very enthralling, and very satisfying. It ends in a very open way where you're satisfied, but yet you want to see maybe a little more. It leaves you wanting, but in a good way. There's just a sense of uneasiness, which I think Jodie Foster will feel for the rest of her life. Her character will in this movie. So I think it's very fitting. So it ends nicely. Even though it's kind of a complicated emotionally ending. So you might not dig that part. But I kind of, you know, I like it. I think it fits. So I can't think of really anything else to say other than this is a really good movie. Panic Room. It's an 8. If you've never seen it, please do so. Thanks.